How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Waffle Rowlet, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, ladies and gents, I thought we'd take a look at something that's just cropped up like crazy recently that I think you guys may or may not enjoy. So, yeah, more or less, sit back, relax, grab yourself a beverage if you haven't gotten one already, and let's get into the information, shall we? So, first things first, my face cam is going all boom boom. But either way, first things first is this thing right here. So this was posted by CentroLeaks on Twitter, more or less just saying they would feel a little out of place in Hisui, don't you think? Winky face and question mark. And of course, this just more or less was assumed by myself and most people that he was trying to say that one of the new forms that we're going to get for Pokemon Legends Arceus in Hisui would be for Voltorb and Electrode. So that's more or less what we kind of assume from this, right? That's what I'm assuming from this, and that's what I think is going on. And then, of course, this is more or less now being confirmed because he kind of like responded to this like thing he just posted here from PokeJungle about a more or less leak, I would call it at this point. If both these like sources are saying this is real, then I'm feeling like this more or less is a leak. But let's take a look at what it has to say though. So here's what we start off with. Rumor, 2 more Kanto Pokemon to get regional forms in Legends. And it says, rumor warning, the contents of this discussion are unconfirmed and possibly non-factual information. So yeah, keep in mind, that's something I always tell you guys. Also, I look for a 2E trip 2 times in my life and instantly it's starting to tell me to go to Spain. Either way, let's continue. So the Chinese Riddler, who has been a prolific leaker of information, which the Chinese leaker has given information over the years that has been correct. Some stuff has been a little bit hit or miss, but mostly correct. But it says here though, who has a prolific leaker of information, has hinted that 2 Kanto Pokemon, Voltorb and Electrode, will get new regional forms in Pokemon Legends Arceus. However, also included in his image are Piplup, Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil. It is currently unknown whether they will get regional evolutions or what exactly those hints at. Well, first of all, Piplup would make no sense for a regional form because we've already seen Empoleon, unless it's a split evolution, which could be possible because we could at the end of the day end up actually possibly still having, you know, Scizor in Pokemon Legends Arceus, even if we have, you know, Cleavor there. So we could have Empoleon and a brand new evolution for it, right? That's always a possibility. Also, sorry, like, I don't know why they're moving a truck outside or something right now, but either way, so it's a possibility. Then Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil make sense because we've been speculating this forever now that there's going to be brand new evolutions for those guys, and I still think that's most likely going to be happening. It just makes sense. It's the most logical thing. Let's continue though. So whether they'll get regional evolutions or exactly what those hints at. Now, these 2 Pokemon share many similarities with the design of the Pokeball, and if the rumor proves to be true, may take on characteristics of the new Pokeball style of the Hisui region, which would be this one right here. Hypothetical. Do you have any guesses on what type HISUIAN Voltorb and HISUIAN Electrode would be? Leave your thoughts in the comments along with whether you think the rumor may actually come true. I think they might be a grass steel type or something like that. We'll also have a rumor discussion, but yeah, so more or less, the guess here is that it's for Hisui and that they would be, you know, in one way or shape, in one way or another way, I don't know how, but that they would be getting their, like, a brand new form that would fit into Hisui, right? Now, of course, this could all explain the Pokeball, right? They could make a connection here between the way these Pokemon look and that the Pokeball, the original one, was designed based on these, like, you know, Pokemon that look like Pokeballs, right? aka Voltorb, which essentially just is a Pokeball, and Electrode is just an upside down Pokeball. I mean, literally look at these things. It is what it is. Also kind of looks like one of those like generic examples of what a pill looks like. But my point is, nonetheless, we pretty much know what this means now, right? Like, this rumor, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I think this more or less can be a leak at this point, because if basically 3 different sources are saying that this is going to happen, then I feel like we could assume that it most likely is going to happen. If this doesn't happen, I think we can pretty much assume that Centro is not right anymore. The Chinese leaker is out of his ass, and I guess we can't trust any of it. But then this makes me wonder about the other stuff we talked about, right? These other things, these other rumors and things that have cropped up. One of these, of course, is what Centro has been saying. If you guys don't remember, Centro has been tweeting out some really sketchy little cryptic messages, and here are the original ones. So the original one is this one right here with the kind of emojis, which one has like a, I don't know, a baby face and a freaking like arm. You have the kimono and a ghost, and you have a butterfly and some sort of moon or something along those lines. Then you have the SE, PDP, D22, and you'll understand everything soon. And then he had the message at the end here, the SHA-256 hash of the full message, and then basically him just saying, you know, this is so people won't claim it's false. Well, interestingly enough, one of my viewers, Bram Trainer, shout out to him by the way, actually sent me something interesting, which he kind of discovered. I'm going to put it on the screen here for you guys. It's on Discord, so it's a bit more complicated for me me to show you, but more or less, he actually put together something very like interesting, a bit of its own little concept of what he kind of like assumes this might all mean. So I'm going to pop it up on the screen here so you guys can see what we're talking about. But let's start with this. So this, the 256 is referring to 256 bits. And of course, if you guys can't see what I'm looking at, I'm going to have to open up this image for you guys this way. There we go. So let's see. So it's the hence the large number, which is written in probably a hexadecimal number, a 16-part number system in which we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, the number of central was 673, BCA, 70, A7, DD, 1A, 7A, 3F, and so on and so forth in hexa. In our number system, decimal, it would look like this: 46, 693, 864, 570, 852, and then so on and so forth. I think the numbers might have been symbolizing the dex index of the Pokemon, but that's speculation. And then he says right here, if we look at these, you've got Paris, Clawitzer, Cursula, Zorua, Clobopus, Basculin, could have a connection to Basculegion thingy, Gallade, Toxtricity, Shedinja, Type Null, Lantern, Pidgey, Abra, Excavalier, Arceus is in there as well, interestingly, Sandile, Phantom, Tangrowth, Charizard, Xurkitree, Electrike, and then 903, well, nothing there, Sparrow, and Mimikyu. Even though I can't guarantee that my way of thinking, connection to the numbers to Pokemon, I did say I'm pretty sure about these numbers being hexadecimal, which I think pretty much at this point we've kind of concluded in general. But my point is this, right? If Centro is right about Voltorb and Electrode, if he's right about those for Legends Arceus, then he most likely is right about the stuff down here. And if we've been speculating this correctly, which a lot of people have had a lot of different speculations, that SC could relate to anything possible. And there's been a rumor that I'm going to cover tomorrow in a video that talks about like Pokemon Let's Go Johto as a possibility, right? Which I've been thinking about that recently, as I have had a few people message me about it. Some weird sources just coming to me and saying, hey, I think it's, you know, like this is some stuff we've seen. No actual, like, I've not been shown any genuine proof yet, but there's just been a lot of things floating around. And Let's Go Johto seems like a weirdly, like, just a Johto game in general, seems like a weirdly possible thing. And the reason I think it's even close to possible is because it kind of would coincide well with Generation 4, right? Because if you guys don't remember, the last time we got Johto was Heart Gold Soul Silver. And when was Heart Gold Soul Silver? That was right after Diamond and Pearl came out, right? And then after that, you had Platinum. So what is the chance here that we, like, what are the possible chances here that we could get a Let's Go Johto game and possibly a Platinum DLC for Diamond and Pearl or Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl right next year? That's a possibility. Now, I don't think that's the case. I still think 2022 is going to be New Gen or Let's Go Johto, one of those two. But we'll have to see what happens then, right? Like, I don't know what likeliness Let's Go Johto is, but it feels like it's becoming more and more of a possibility. So we'll have to wait and see what they say. I'm going to cover the other rumor for you guys in a video tomorrow, as I don't want to keep these videos too long. And also, it's getting kind of late, and I have a few meetings that I got to go to and a few things to get done. So basically, yeah, I also got to clean the house, by the way. So basically, my hands are just full for today. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think we're going to get a new form for Voltorb Electrode? What are you guys' thoughts on that? I just want to know. So just, yeah, let me know about that in the comment section down below. And tomorrow I'll be covering that other rumor. So that's it, more or less, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Riddler. I'll see you all the next time. Peace out and bye-bye, ladies and gents.